Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be telling you in this video the best way to manage your stash in Arc Raiders. This is actually my first video of this game on this channel, but I have been playing it a lot. I have over 250 hours already, so I kind of got a grip on how everything works, and I thought I would just start making videos on it, so make sure you guys subscribe, and always hit that thumbs up. It does help me out a lot. So maybe you're max level, and you have the max amount of stash, which is 280, and you're having a hard time keeping space in your stash. So I'm going to show you guys what I do, the best way to always have room in your stash so you're not struggling to, make things fit. Now, the first mistake I made when I started stacking up in my stash was I was holding on to too many guns. There was a time where I had 15 LMGs, I had like 10 Ventinators, I had so many battle rifles and so on, and it really took up a lot of space, and I realized, why not get rid of it? So rule number one, if you have a lot of guns that you're not using or haven't used in a while, just sell them or recycle them. Obviously not when it comes to a Tempest or a Bobcat or something good, but if it's something you can craft or find or buy, then just get rid of some of it. I had at least 11 LMGs, and now I'm down to 5 because I sold a lot of it. Same with the Venator. Same with the battle rifles. If I could craft them, why would I need to hoard them? Now, next thing is bullets. So I usually like to keep 5 or 6 boxes of ammo. If it gets too much, like it is with my light ammo here, I would basically just sell a bunch of them, get some money back, and it frees up some space. I haven't used a light weapon in a while, so my light ammo was just building up from all the loot I was getting. So it makes sense to just sell some off. So I suggest you guys do that as well. Keep some spots open. You don't need 20 rows of ammo if you're just bringing in a box or two every match. The next thing to focus on are your single slot items. So these are items that take up one box per item, like the wolf pack. You can't stack them, so it's like 1 1 1. There was a time where I had 8 wolf packs. Thankfully, I now have the wolf pack blueprint. So if you have the blueprint for any item that just takes up one slot, like the Vita spray or the wolf pack, just sell them or scrap them or just go in a match and use them. That way they're not taking up all of your spaces, because you could just make them when you're ready. This goes for wolf packs, Vita sprays, and hatch keys. I made the mistake of buying or crafting like 20 hatch keys just to have them on me, and they took up 20 slots. So only craft them one at a time when you're ready to go into a match. Same goes for any map room key. If you're not going to use it, sell it. If you're going to use it, then go use it. Free up some space. I could free up 3 slots right now if I go and use these key cards, but I'm just being lazy. Another thing is, if there's items taking up a lot of slots, but you're able to craft them, I suggest selling them or scrapping them until you need them. So for example, the magnetic accelerator. There was a time where I had so many of these, they were taking up like 5 rows. I sold a lot of them because you can actually craft them in your bench. If you go to your refiner bench, you can just craft them with advanced mechanical components and arc motion cores, which is pretty easy to find. And arc motion cores you can actually craft in itself, and you can craft the medical components. So everything you need to craft this, you can craft it also in the bench. So what's the point of stacking up on this, especially if I'm not crafting any pink weapons right now, like a Tempest or Equalizer? They're just taking up space. Sell them. Same with the drivers. If you have Leaper drivers, Bastion, if you already upgraded your benches and you don't need them, you could just recycle them or sell them. I mean, they sell for good money, 5,000 a piece, which I'm actually going to do with this just to free up some space. And then another mistake I was doing was with your basic materials that Scrappy gets, so chemicals, fabric, metal, plastic parts, sometimes that builds up. And every time I collect from Scrappy, I get more and more and more. So I try to keep it to just 5 boxes of each material. So as you can see, we have a little bit extra here, so I'm just going to sell 3 boxes. Because like I said, if you're not using them to craft often, then you could afford to sell some of it, and you'll eventually build it back up when Scrappy gets more stuff. So I like to do that as well. I still like to keep a good amount. I like to keep at least 200. That way, in case I do need to scrap something in an emergency, I can. And then really the only other rule is when you find basic items like canisters, batteries, arc alloy, I know you're going to want to bulk up on it and just collect a ton of it. I made that mistake. It was a time where I had over 100 arc alloy just sitting here. So the rule I follow is if it's an easy item that you can just go and loot, then you don't need to bulk up on it, because you can just go into a match and find more. If I need more batteries, I know exactly where to go. These are mostly for the green items, stuff that is common to find, like gun parts. You can find these in the drones, snitch scanners, you can find them in the snitches, and so on and so forth. Arc alloy you can find in the drones as well. But just stop hoarding basic items if you're not using them often to craft. Otherwise, you're just sitting there taking up slots that you could use to free up other stuff. Hopefully this video made sense and it was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below. If you have any other tip videos you want me to make in the future, if you're having trouble with anything, let me know and I'll definitely make a video on it. Thank you for watching and hit that thumbs up if this helped you out.